Guys, Nintendo unveiled something huge last Thursday during the Direct. Something so huge that even non-Nintendo fans would be super hyped up for. After the release of this legendary hybrid console, Nintendo finally announced a Super Smash Bros. Coming for the Nintendo Switch. Live reactions were insane. Social media sites such as Twitter was blowing up. Questions were being asked left and right. Who will make it to Smash this time around? Will there be new modes? When's the release date? We don't know any of that just yet. However, the biggest question of them all is, will Smash Bros. Be a new game or just a port from the original Wii U version? Now, I wholeheartedly believe that this will be a new wave of Smash. I guarantee that Nintendo is working on a new game. And I want to give you guys some background claims just to at least give you guys the positivity and hopes that this game will be new and not just a port. Now, the evidence that I will be showing in this video not necessarily means 100% that it is going to be a new game, but they are strong indications that they probably will be. So if you guys didn't know already, Masahiro Sakurai is the lead developer of the Smash Bros. Team, and if you check his Twitter, he tweeted on the same day during the Direct that the game is still under development, production's going on day by day, and they only had a little to show of the game. And it's kind of just weird that he says that it's still under development and they have just little to show, just because if it was a port, they would probably unveil something much more actually than what we saw from the reveal. Nintendo themselves are tricksters, and we all know that. Like, even during the reveal trailer, we didn't even know the characters really in the background unless we actually took the time to decode it. Like, they were literally all in silhouette lighting, and they wouldn't even tell us what characters are in. They literally just showed more Mario and Link, and then the rest, bam, try to know yourselves, and they wouldn't even say like other characters like Kirby, Pikachu, like even the original 8 from the Smash Bros. 64 series. Like, they couldn't even do that. They just wanted to show little of the game. After reading Sakurai's tweet, I went ahead to go on the Smash Bros. Website, because I used to do that all the time when Smash Bros. Brawl was in the making. I would like stalk the Smash Bros. Dojo website to see updates. And surely enough, if you Google Smash Bros. Website, the title of the website just says Super Smash Bros. Title pending. The title pending is such an interesting thing, because if it was to be a port, why wouldn't they just say for Switch? Just like any other gaming conventions for Wii U, for 3DS, they could just easily add for Switch. But no, they are working on the title. Everyone's assuming right now there's going to be a new logo and everything, a new name. I personally think it's going to be a new name as well. Even the logo itself. One, it's not finished, but it's already different from the previous one. So if you take a look at the website, it's pretty plain. Even the text itself is plain. It's just literally black text on a white background. However, notice the S on Super. There's a little tiny fracture in the bottom section of the S. That's something different we've never seen ever before. From 64 to the Wii U version, that thing was never to be found in any of the logos. Another thing to also mention is the O in Bros. The O in the previous game was also indeed a Smash Ball. However, in this version, it's flat. Not to say that they will keep it flat, they probably will change it around too, but what gets me is the fact that if it was to be a port, wouldn't there be flames on the O? I know the detail is small, but like, I'm just saying, why wouldn't Nintendo include that? That's just like a strong indication to tell everyone, hey, it's Smash Bros. For Wii U on the Switch, you know? And also, just to give you guys a little proof that they want to make this game huge, is the fact that if you look at the Wii U and 3DS E3 reveal, they already had names, they already had the title working already, they had like the colors right. This one is completely still being developed, and some of you might be thinking, okay, well maybe it's going to be a heavily ported game. In my eyes, I don't see Nintendo really making this a heavy port. Look at Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That was really basically the same game, but added a few more modes. The title of the game was literally the same thing, but just adding Deluxe in like rainbow strokes. That's basically it. Now let's actually look at the same reveal trailer that we saw during the Direct. If you scrub at the end of the video, you see copyright 2018. That's not something new we've seen from previous Smash Bros. Games. They would say copyright 2014, copyright 2001, copyright 2008. That's not something new. But what really catches my eye is like, if you were to look back during the Direct and see the games that were unveiled that are ports, like Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS, Captain Toad Treasure Tractor, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, all of them say copyright, insert original game's release, and as well when it will be re-released as a port. So what I'm trying to say is, wouldn't it be better if it said copyright 2014 to 2018 if it was a port. Now that's something you gotta think about. Look through all those other games and they all say it. This one doesn't. Now if you look through the middle of the trailer where we see a frame of Link himself, you see that he's in his Breath of the Wild version. In the previous games, he was Twilight Princess for Brawl and the Wii U. However, this one's different, and think about this for a second. Nintendo is changing the model of Link. Surely his animations can be similar and they don't have to work too much on that, but think about the development on just one character. For example, they could be changing his arrows. They could be ice, fire, or shock arrows this time. Heck, since Breath of the Wild is such a new thing to the series, the Sheikah Slate could be shown somewhere. Link himself could, I don't know, be using the Cryness rune somehow during the game. So what I'm saying is, Nintendo might also be working on how Link himself plays in the game since his model is changing. Let's say, for example, in this game, they introduce 2 or 3 different types of Final Smashes. There could be something Breath of the Wild related, something Divine Beast related, you know what I'm saying? So they could be developing that just on Link. What if they do that on other characters, like Mario? What if they update Mario's moveset as well? They include Cappy. This is what I'm saying. If they change Link, they might change other characters. If they change other characters, that means more work, more development to be shown. And that's why I think there's no point to make it a heavily ported game. I believe a new game is better instead, and I think that's the route Nintendo is going to take. But let's get rid of that trailer for one moment. Let's go back to the E3 trailer for the Wii U and 3DS version. At the end of that reveal for E3, they showed HAL Laboratories 2014, copyright, yada yada yada, and they would show characters like Nintendo, Game Freak, Intelligent Systems, Monolith Software, like Xenoblade for example, since that's a new thing. They would show that in the bottom of the copyright. So if we take back the other reveal trailer, all it says is very little. Just HAL Laboratories, copyright 2018. So this could foreshadow that Nintendo doesn't want to reveal what characters will be in Smash. And like I mentioned, they even took the effort to hide the characters under silhouette lighting. Let's just test our imagination. What could be included? Nintendo, Game Freak, Monolith Soft, Intelligent Systems, Capcom. There wasn't even a mention of the Bandai Namco Games company at all as well. And they actually helped a lot in the previous title. Nintendo might also not be announcing these companies yet too, because they also probably want to work on other third-party companies, since Nintendo Switch now has a third-party thing going on. Like they could include things like from Ubisoft. Think about that. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle was developed by Ubisoft, and guess what? It turned out to be a pretty good game. So Smash Bros might be doing the same thing, working with third parties along with their first party companies. All these clues seem to be legit, but you probably have another question right now. Is it too early for a new Smash Bros game? If you want my straight up answer, I'm gonna say no. It is not too early for a new Smash Bros. Yes, I know the development from Melee to Brawl was roughly about 7 years, and from Brawl to the Wii U version was roughly 6 years, but think about from 64 to Melee for a second. 64 came out in 1999, while Melee came out in 2001. That's literally 2 years difference. Think about how much work was done from the first game to the second. More polygons were rendered, double the character amount, quadruple the stage amount, new events mode, there was an adventure mode. The game had a lot to offer in just 2 years. And I think Nintendo themselves can make some sort of adventure game, maybe something similar to Subspace Emissary, in just nearly 4 years from the previous title. 4 years could be enough, especially if they have the right amount of people, the companies to work with, to make new modes, new character movesets, new characters to put into the game. That's all possible in my opinion. So yeah, I strongly believe Nintendo is getting ready for a new Smash Bros. I'm not saying there's 0% chance that it's a port, but I think there's a lot more things to weigh in that it's a new game rather than the port. I mean, come on, especially to the fact that Nintendo could have just said straight up Super Smash Bros. For Switch. Done. Right? Regardless of opinions, only a little of Smash Bros. Was really entailed these last few days. So we got to see more of what's in store for us during like E3 and the next couple of months. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching and for listening to my ideas and opinions today. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new if you want to see some Smash Bros content in the future. I would love to do some character predictions, maybe new modes that might be coming for our Nintendo Switch. Things related to that. And I would love to see what you guys want me to cover in future videos. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of the new Smash Bros. Anyway guys, I'm out of time. Thanks for watching. I've been JigsawFlex, signing out for now, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out guys, and stay cool.